Welcome to Daddy's Table, nerds.
Dude, shit.
You know what I'm saying? We are back.
Welcome back, everybody. We got a new camera, so you might... Is it 4K?
4K.
Bruh, so we're going to look even uglier up in this
You know what I'm
motherfucker.
saying?
God
Now we can do that. What's up?
Bah. 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 Wait. Do it. Hold on. Bah. Bah.
Oh, wait.
Wait, wrong. Oh shit, we need a producer, bro. So we'll just fucking switch off back and forth. Welcome back to episode 26. I'm actually counting this time.
Yeah.
Holy shit. 26 episodes.
Yeah.
Like fucking 4 scrapped ones maybe?
We would have like 30 4 scrapped ones. A couple down the drain because technical difficulties. The one that bugs me, wait, is the Emma one, the car suds, dude.
Oh my god,
that one bugs the crap out of me because we recorded the audio perfect, and somehow we recorded the video perfect.
Yep.
But the audio.
We need a producer. If anybody wants to be a producer, we're willing to pay absolutely nothing. And you can have our friendship. Bro, there's a lot to talk about right now. We are, first of all, how is your week going, bro?
Dude, I had to go to the dentist on emergency.
Why?
Because on Saturday night, my dumbass, I was like, ooh, I have a lemon drop in my truck. Let me bite the shit out of it instead of sucking it.
Oh, you cracked your tooth.
I cracked my filling.
Ooh.
Tooth 18 and 19. Basically, the filling in there and the tooth, I guess. So it was cool, right? I ate the I ate the lemon drop, and then at night I was like playing around with my tongue in my mouth, and then I was like, what the fuck? Why do I have metal? And I just spit it out. It was freaking filling. And then I was like, cool. It doesn't hurt. Because my other filling on my right molar on the top one, it had fallen off, and I just ripped the tooth out. I don't have no tooth way.
Oh, you just got hella mad and you fucking just retard straight that?
Yeah.
I don't like you.
I knew that shit would work for me someday. I just went hella cross-eyed with
what the fuck?
Yeah, so I was like, I'll just do that to the bottom.
Did that hurt?
When I took it out?
Yeah, the tooth?
I guess I was ready to come out.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I left it under my pillow for a tooth fairy and everything. Still there next day.
What the fuck? How does that?
I don't know, man. Like you said, the retard strength, bro, it kicked in.
I gotta go, bro. I gotta go brush my teeth.
So this one, I was like, oh, cool. I'll just probably take my tooth out instead, the molar. And I was like, it's gonna suck though, because when I try to eat chips, it kind of hurts depending on the angle it goes in the chip. Because when I chew it this hard, I have to be careful, because if it goes in there, it's just pura carne. But anyway, so the next day I had a soccer game, and I guess with all the running and shit, the pressure kind of started fucking hurting hella bad.
Really?
Yeah, like every time like I would move my head, like the throbbing kind of pressure in my muela, right? So then I was like, fuck, dude, I need to see a dentist. So luckily my lady called what's his name? He's on 900 Sloat Avenue. Fucking awesome dentist.
I have no
idea. Chinito way.
And
let's take a look at that tooth.
Let me see. Oh, your filling came out. I feel it right now. Oh, let me. Oh, you don't brush, huh? hey, he's over there. No, he's talking that little shit. Wait, it's like go to a nail salon.
No.
I fix for you. You have insurance. You have insurance, right?
You know the wild thing, bro? Switchy subjects. I was telling you right now, it sucks that stereotypes are... They're not just stereotypes just because they want to be stereotypes. Most of the time, they're true.
Oh, bro. Someone talking shit about Mexicans right now as we speak, man.
And it's true.
Oh my god!
Yeah, so he told me I had to get a root canal and a crown on the tooth behind it, and then I have like 12 cavities.
God damn.
Yeah, I guess I haven't been to the dentist in forever, bro.
Yeah, you haven't been brushing for
I
forever.
have. I do. Highsmile.com. Promo code Chon. You know?
High Smile, they'd be like, don't get us involved, dog. We're not gonna 12 cavities.
Well, yeah. So he did the crown, no, the root canal way, and that shit hurt,
Bro.
It hurt after way. So I got it done yesterday, and today like I still can't eat with this side. It hurts.
Ugh.
Probably because I saw a video on how they do it, and then I was watching the big ass needle. Dude.
I can't. That's the fucking reason why I have all my wisdom teeth away.
Yeah.
They bust out these fucking medieval fucking needles. Way, and
Dude, it's wild.
They're like, like, don't worry, it'll be just fine. You know, and you're, nope. I walked out from getting my fucking wisdom. Call me a bitch. I don't give a fuck. I got all my teeth, bro.
Yeah.
I'm fucking looking like goddamn fucking.
Your teeth are gonna start talking to each other when they start looking at each other.
That's the thing. They're like, you got gaps in your teeth. It'll be fine, but we're gonna pull them anyway. I'm like, Mom, and it was cool at first. Actually, when she said that, I was like, whatever, and then she fucking rolls out this fucking torture kit way.
Oh, dude.
Fucking, you got the scalpels and the fucking scissors and the fucking numbing Novocaine needle. And that shit's huge, right? That shit looks like the shit that you see fucking fucking
horse needles.
Oh,
bro, the good thing is that they laid me down on the little.
I look like Baby Alien when he found out that girl eats ass.
Oh no.
No. And there's another one where Baby Alien, the girl's like, she's like, so what do you do here or whatever, And she's like, oh, just, I'll eat ass. And he goes, huh? Huh? You gonna do what? And I'm like, nah, that's me with the dentist way. Hell no,
So
dude.
he laid me down first, so I was laying down before they rolled out all the tools, because I told him that I kind of get panicked about dentists. I mean, so.
I asked, bro, I'll be like.
Dude, he numbed the shit out of my cheek way.
Uh-huh.
So I went like at 9 in the morning, and he was done with the procedure like at 10:30, and I still couldn't feel my cheek until like 9 p.m. at night. I was still hella numb. Yeah, dude. Raina was laughing at me because I was drooling from my mouth.
Oh God, no!
I was talking with the mad lisp, bro.
So I just
it sounded like Nate Diaz.
Nah, bro, I can't do it, dog. I fucking that shit. When I had to get my my COVID vaccine, I don't like the pain. It's not the pain thing. It's just like a weird thought of a needle.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a grown ass man. I guess I'm afraid of needles, but I won't openly admit that I'm afraid of needles. You know what I mean? Like, I just hate them. So like, I had to get blood drawn for the fucking my life insurance that I got, my life insurance policy.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, all right, I got to draw blood. I'm like, I hate this part, dog. And he's like, oh, you're squeamish. I was like, I'm not squeamish about blood, dog. I'm squeamish about the fucking needle just in my arm. Like that. Just the idea of having like a metal. You know what I mean? Just fucking. It feels invasive. Yeah. I just don't like it. It's just not my thing. Nah, bro. But yeah, I'm a big ass bitch when it comes to that sort of stuff. So when I was gonna get my wisdom teeth, I was like, hey, can you guys like give me laughing gas or put me out? Like, we can't do that. We don't have any. Yeah.
To me, when they pulled my wisdom teeth out, they gave me laughing gas.
Yeah, I'll take laughing gas.
I got anesthetized.
I'll take laughing gas.
I got knocked out completely, dude.
Nah, bro.
They didn't do that to you? Why?
Because we had shitty insurance, I'm guessing, when I was a kid.
I had like Medi-Cal too.
I think Medi-Cal was better than whatever the fuck,
So isn't that weird? Like sometimes, like when you were able to afford insurance, your insurance is still not as good as Medi-Cal.
Yeah,
they won't cover. It doesn't make sense, right?
But I mean, for me, like I went to my chiropractor asked me for my insurance. This week. They're like, oh, do you have insurance? I might be able to cover because I pay for everything out of pocket when I go to chiropractor. And I'm like, yeah, I think I have it. So I finally get it over to them. And she's like, yeah, we sent it over to your insurance. And I was like, yeah. She's like, your deductible's really high. And I was like, yeah, I kind of picked a high one. Because I was able to go, I think, out of network with a high
PPO.
deductible. Yeah, so I could go like anywhere or some shit. And I was like, oh, well, I'll do that. In case I need it, I'm out of fucking town or whatever. But
is it what insurance do you have? Kaiser?
No, we have Blue Shield.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I
think that's the one we have.
Yeah. I think we have Blue Shield, but just insurance is dookie right now.
Yeah,
everywhere. I heard. God, relax, huh?
Hey, did you hear that? Insurances are pulling out of like the state of California.
They're not pulling out of the state of California. They're fucking with the people. So I actually
it's canceling
funny.
Or whatever.
It's funny you say that because I actually sold my old passport, the one I traded in for our pilot.
Yeah.
I just sold it last weekend. I sold it to he's an insurance guy. Super cool cat. He has an insurance agency out here. And he was telling me, he's like, yeah, dude, like insurance companies are fucking with customers right now. So what they're doing is they're making you pay your 6 months up front, or they're making you wait 10 days for a policy to even come into effect. And then if you're a really bad driver, like they'll just flat out deny you. They're like, you know how some will just hit you with a stupid number. If you have like a DUI or like a drag racing or whatever, you know, they'll just flat out just give you a fucking stupid number. Nah, they're like, nah, we're not. Because I guess what ended up happening was, if insurance companies want to raise rates a certain percentage, they have to ask for permission from the government, and they're like, no, you can't do that. So instead of, you know, raising rates, what they're doing is they're just fucking with the new people. I guess. And so it's becoming this clusterfuck. So I had one of my cousins who needed car insurance, was trying to buy a car over at Ford. And I gave him my boy's number, the guy that I sold the car to, and that's he's like, yeah, dude, they're like fucking with everybody. It's getting hard. It's getting harder to get insurance because of that. And I guess the reason why they're asking to raise insurance is because of the big fires and all the fucking natural disasters. He's literally was telling me, he's like, bro, there's a lot of insurance companies out there that were borderline bankruptcy.
Damn.
Because of so much shit they had to pay out.
Even so, what the? That's crazy.
Yeah, it's fucking. It's a there's a bunch of bullshit. Like they're everywhere. And I told him, I was like, bro, everywhere you turn, there's bullshit everywhere.
But I was talking about health insurance way. That because at the hospital, all of a sudden, dude, like every day the ER has been like insanely packed. Like sometimes at some points, there's 20 people waiting to get checked in, and the lobby's already full, and all the rooms are full.
Fuck.
And that I've never seen that happen at Chomp, at least. You know, because they have such a big ER. They have like 50 rooms. So I asked one of the nurses, and I was like, yo, I've never seen the ER like this, because it was like 4 consecutive days, like estaba like crazy, like
jam packed, crazy
way. Yeah,
but hella people are getting sick too, no?
And but she said that there was something going on with insurances, that they were canceling a lot of policies. People aren't able to go see their doctors because there's no insurances. The doctors obviously.
I think it's the same thing with car insurance and health insurance, because generally sometimes a lot of them are like, you know, partnered companies or whatever, you know. So
she said that they've been like canceling or messing around with a lot of people's insurances and pulling out of California specifically.
Why?
I don't know. I didn't really look into it, but she said that's why the ER has been like, it's like when I'm talking about insane, it's like you might be in there for like 4 to 5 hours waiting.
Yeah,
and that's never happened here.
I heard something like that the other day, and I didn't really pay much attention to it. But I now that you mentioned the whole pulling out of California thing, like that's something that I did hear.
Well, I know they're pulling out for houses.
They're doing like a lot of shit.
Home insurance. I think a big one pulled out. Was it state?
I think it was State Farm.
State Farm
or Farmers. I think it's State Farm.
One of those, yeah.
State Farm.
They pulled out of California for home insurances.
Yeah, they're just and it's crazy because they're not they're just canceling it, and some people I heard one of the things I heard is from State Farm is a lot of people will combine everything together. So home, house, auto, everything like that.
So probably cancel everything out.
And they cancel everything.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. So you'll be driving fucking dirty and shit. You won't even know.
Damn.
Yeah. But the insurance is like, well, we sent you a letter or fucking email or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, that goes to spam or whatever.
It's fucking crazy.
I'm thinking of switching my insurance from Geico to, you know, Toyota offers insurance.
Do they?
Yeah. And it's like $40 less than what I'm paying for right now.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
bro.
I'm paying $340 for 3 cars right now.
That's not bad. I mean, you know.
You know what's crazy? I used to pay less for the Mustang than I do for my Tacoma.
Really?
Make it make sense.
It's a Tacoma, bro.
It doesn't make sense though.
It's a Tacoma, kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Does it? It's more expensive to repair.
You think so?
Hell yeah.
I don't know. Parts seem hella cheaper way.
I feel like they're not.
Because for my front bumper to get fixed, it was only like $1,200. And when I messed up the front bumper on the Mustang, dude, it was like $3,000.
Yeah, or just maybe labor to do them. Who knows, bro? But I feel like Tacomas are more expensive. Or Toyotas, they're pretty expensive.
I would have thought the insurance
for parts anyway.
I would have thought the insurance would have been higher on a Mustang because it's a sports car. You know, it was a V8.
Yeah.
That's what I would. That's what.
But you were over 25 when you had the Mustang, no?
23, 22.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
22 when I had the 5.0.
I mean, to be honest with you, I've had a shit record for such a long time. I finally have like a good record after like the last like few years. I've been having a decent record, you know, like no speeding tickets or nothing, you know. So I've always been used to like higher insurance, and plus I've never really had to get full coverage up until I got these last new cars that I have. You know, the Pilot, the Civic, the last Civic I had, and the Passport. Those were all new cars to me. They were all new. Yeah, they were all brand new. And so everything I had was like the SRT4s and fucking the Teggy, you know, and they've always been kind of high because I was young, and they're not, you know, they're not regular. They're sports cars. Sports cars. I was driving a fucking Neon. But the SRT4 insurance was stupid, bro.
How much was that one?
I got caught for street racing, so I tried to get my own insurance. It was like $500 a month.
God damn.
Yeah, for liability. For liability. Dude. And so then I put it under Christina's name, and they're like, is it your car? And she's like, yeah. Fucking 50 bucks. 50 bucks. Yeah. So I did that, and then, you know, I finally got a little bit more money when I had the silver one.
Yeah.
So I think we put full coverage on the silver one. I can't remember. And then when I got the SI, it was always under Christina's name because I was always paranoid about my thing.
Yeah.
And Christina's like, we have to add you to the insurance. We have to add you to the insurance. So she finally adds me to the insurance, and my driving record had it cleared. So for the SI, I paid $90 for full coverage.
Not bad.
Through AAA. And then for the Type R, I think I only paid like $120, $125, something like that. Yeah, because between both cars and renter's insurance, I think our insurance is like $250.
For
the cars? Type R, the new Pilot, and then the renter's insurance.
What? $250?
Yeah, but you also have to remember Honda has standard safety equipment. So a lot of that safety equipment, like the lane keep assist, the brake mitigation, that sort of shit, that kind of helps keep you safe on the road. It helps keep the insurance down, and technically the Type R has that too. So you get the lane keep assist.
I have that on the Tacoma.
Yeah, and so it helps with insurance. But another thing too is the type of car, and I don't think they classify the Type R as like a premium sports car. Right? It's a hatch. Yeah, it's a 5-door hatch.
Oh,
so that's where it kind of.
Because for the Taco, I pay $140, and then for the Foreigner, I pay another $140.
Yeah,
and then como se dice, so that's a $280, right? And then for the Audi, I pay $60.
Yeah, the Audi's pretty cheap. But yeah, that's through AAA. But I think, and then Christina's had it for a long time too, so she might get a discount.
Mine's through Geico, but I've been with Geico for over 10 years now.
Yeah. Oh fuck.
Yeah. So I've been thinking about just switching, dude.
Well, dude, I'd stay away from Geico. I heard Geico fucking sucks. That's why they shot down your. Because ask Christian, right? my cousins were, you know, he works at the body shop, and he told me, bro, he's like, the worst one to have is Geico, bro, because they don't want to pay for parts. They'll cheap out. They'll even offer to give money for a used part.
Damn.
So they'll want to go to, like, you know, whatever that fucking Partco.
Yeah,
or
I remember I did have AAA like 1 year when I was still like under my dad's insurance. And it was so easy to get the Bloom. Remember how the Bloom thing?
Yeah.
To get that shit repaired when they got keyed.
AAA is the shit, dude. AAA.
They didn't ask questions. It just came out. They're like, oh, it's going to be this much. Just take it to whatever shop you want.
Yeah, yeah.
But that was like over 12 years ago, almost 11 years ago.
Yeah, yeah. No, honestly, dude, like, I mean, we've never had to file a claim or anything.
I should shop through AAA.
I would check it out. I don't know how it is now because it's like a weird ass time for insurance. Yeah. But Christina's never really had issues. And then for us, I think we also have on the Type R. Well, the thing that I think that helped us out about the Type R too is when I first bought it, it was so new, right? So we went to insure it, and the guy's like, "Well, I don't have any information on the car."
Yeah.
So then he asked about how much I paid for the car, and I told him, and he's like, "Oh, that's more than I expected, or whatever." And I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Well, let's see how it is." And then I guess after he talked to Christina, he was like, "Oh, it's like a one." I think it was one. I want to say it was like 115, 110, and then we added OEM parts coverage for like another $8 a month. So if I get into an accident, they'll replace everything with OEM parts.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah, so it's not bad. We're happy with it. I think she's happy with it. I don't know, but she's had it for so long, you know. So they're cool. They're cool. From what I've heard, they're the best. That's what Christian tells me because he works with all those insurances.
Yeah.
He says Geico is the worst, dude.
Yeah,
they don't want to pay for nothing.
Well, it makes sense because they were kind of stinging out on the parts right now. And then you know what's crazy? So I got my original payment because they gave me, I think my deductible was like $500, so they gave me $500 less. I think it was like $1,500. We gave us the repair. So they sent me the original check del presupuesto that they sent me, which was like $590, and the rest of the $400, dude, they sent it to the shop, right? But they didn't put the shop's name. They just put it under some random guys, because the shop's name is Alvarez Auto Body now, and they just
it's not Fat Cat.
No.
What?
Yeah, Fat Cat's still there, but Rob moved to a different shop.
Oh, I see.
So he has his own shop called Alvarez Auto Body.
Okay.
And then, but the check, they wrote it out to some random guy called like Juan Alvarez.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so he called me. He was like, "Hey, dude, you need to call." He called me today. He was like, "You need to call your insurance and have them send a check to you or to Alvarez Auto Body, because they sent it to some random ass name, put Juan Alvarez or some shit like that." I was like, "Boy, what the fuck?"
Oh, just send it over, bro. It's fine.
Yeah,
that's crazy. I don't know. From what I've heard too, it's not even just my cousin, bro. It's just like everywhere. If you look up everywhere, Geico's like the fucking worst rated insurance.
Yeah, it was just so easy for me to get at that time, because I was like 20 years old trying to get my own insurance.
I would look into AAA, dude. We're really happy, and we got renters insurance, which I think covers like $250,000. I think.
Oh, nice.
Something like that.
Yeah.
And so if there's a fire, break in, whatever, you just claim it on your renters, and it's super fucking easy.
Yeah.
But you just never know, bro. Like, when I was younger, we got our house broken into on Soto. We didn't have any fucking renters insurance. We should have, and it's stupid cheap, bro. It's like $15 a month.
Damn, no
hella worth it. Yeah, it's fucking worth it. And if you combine it with your auto insurance, I think it's a little cheaper. I think it's like, for us, it's like $10 or $12 a month, some shit like that.
Yeah.
Christina manages all that sort of stuff, you know.
Yeah,
shout out to Bay, you're the best.
Probably shop it tomorrow or something, man, because I don't know, $340 seems a little steep for that. Because when I had the Camaro, the Mustang, the 5.0, and the Audi, it was like $220 way.
Yeah.
For all three.
I don't know why.
Full coverage.
Unless it's got something to do with the Tacoma, but
I don't know, man. I found it kind of weird how expensive it was, though. Like, didn't make sense, you know?
I don't know. It's either that, or you also got to remember how expensive it would be to replace the Tacoma.
True that.
You know, because those bitches are expensive.
They are. And they hold their value. I think maybe that's what
that could be it too. I don't know, but like for me, I'm like with the Type R, I'm worried that they might hike it for us on the Type R now that the values are out. Yeah, dude, because it's I think the car books out for like 60 something.
Bro, tell me why I've been looking at that blue one that you guys have.
The Boost Blue, we sold it. We're probably gonna get one more this year.
I don't know why I've been looking at Type R's way.
Bro, they're honestly.
I think I fell in love with yours way.
Best car I've ever driven. Dude,
your car looks so nice way. Like, no, not just saying it because you're my friend, bro. Dude, every time I see it, I get like the giggles way. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's a Honda, right? Yeah. But it does not look like a Honda way. Dude. It doesn't look like one.
Bro, today I got so many fucking compliments on the car, bro.
Yeah.
I shit you. I was out and about today. I went to Costco in the morning. I went grocery shopping by myself. First time I've gone grocery shopping by myself, I think. And I usually go with Bay, you know. No, it's like our little thing.
I know.
We love to go grocery shopping together. But so I went today. I had some time, and then I'm at Costco. I'm pulling in. The guy's like, "Oh, dude, that's a nice car." And I'm like, "Thanks, bro." He's like, "Is that a wrap?" Everybody asks the same. "Is that a wrap?" Yeah, bro, that's a wrap. It's a wrap, you know. And so I get out of Costco. I go home, do my thing. Hector calls me, the homie Hector. Shout out to Hector. Congratulations, bro. He's expecting. He's having a baby. Hector,
bro, we're going to have that full on.
I swear to God, bro. We're going to bring him on. And so congratulations, my boy. We love you.
Congratulations,
the best.
Man.
He watches a podcast here and there too, he's saying. But I met up with him after I dropped off the groceries at the house, and we were chopping it up at the PDQ. We met up at PDQ because he was in the area. And I'm talking to him, and like this homeless dude comes up in a bike. He's like, "Shit, man, that shit's fucking nice." Hella aggressive. I'm like, "Thanks, bro," you know. And then these like three dudes walk up, right? And I'm like talking to Hector, so I'm like not really paying attention. I look over and I look back at Hector. I'm talking to him, and the guy goes, "God damn, that looks like the Matrix car." And I was like laughing, but I didn't want to say anything, you know. So I'm like, "What the fuck?" And so we're chopping it up, and we're like, "All right, cool. I'll catch you later, bro." And then I'm leaving, and my buddy from Subaru pulls up, and he's with a customer pumping gas. They're about to go on a test drive, and he's the Australian guy I was telling you about. He's like, "Hey, what's up, bro?" And I was like, "What's up, bro?" And he's like, oh, that's the rap I was telling you about, mate. And so he's talking to the old man he's with. He's like, that's a rap? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, what's that color called? I go, it's called a demon green. And then my
demon green.
And then my Australian buddy goes, you hear that, mate? Demon green. Tony's the fucking, his name's Tony too, bro. He's the fucking best, bro. If you met this guy, he's fucking hilarious.
He sounds funny, dude.
Oh, dude, he's so fucking like he's an older cat way. He's an older cat, and he drives a brand new WRX. He's got it lowered. He's got a tune on that bitch. He's with the shits, bro.
Nice.
Dude, Tony is the shits. He's Australian me, you know, bro.
We gotta get that boy on.
We should get he's a big old chiefer too,
yeah?
Big old chiefer, bro. He threw me off one time because we were talking.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh yeah, bro, I got home and I fucking sparked one. And I was like, Tony, you smoke? I smoke the fattest bowls, mate. I'm like, holy shit. I was like, you're with the shits, dude. And so, but he's a cool cat. He got his WRX. He started doing hella work to it, bro.
No way.
Yeah, dude. And so he did that, and then fucking I'm driving down. Have you seen the old man in the single cab 5.0 F-150?
No.
A silver one.
No.
Bro, so I'm about to cut a left because I'm on my way to the gym. So I'm in front of Embassy Suites. I'm about to cut a left. And I'm at the light waiting. And this dude rolls up to me, and through the corner of my eye, I see him roll his window down. I'm like, oh, fuck. I don't know.
Yeah.
And he goes, what? That's a nice color, man. And I was like, thanks. And he goes, is that a cover? I go, yeah, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. And he goes, that's nice. I go, I like your single cab. I go, I thought about one for a while, I go, but I got kids. I can't, no car seats. I got 2 kids and a wife. And he's like, it's the best. He goes, it's faster than the Lightning. The old Lightning. I go, you got that thing tuned? He goes, it's tuned. I lowered it. And he goes, I got a bunch of bolt-ons on it. Wait, this dude had to be like 65, 70.
No way.
Swear to God, way. I was like, bro, that's a nice truck. And he goes, thank you, man. He goes, I was like, you gonna supercharge it? This is all at a lightweight. I go, you gonna supercharge it? He goes, nah. He goes, I hardly drive it. He goes, maybe in 10 years. I was like, what the fuck?
You severe?
If you're still around, kid. Dude, my hella cool cat ways just all day, and all day I was like, thanks, thank you. I've been working hard for this.
Yeah. Dude, that thing's nice, right? I'm telling you,
it's a great car, dude.
It looks, you know what it looks like? It kind of looks like a Maserati, almost.
Really?
Yeah,
I don't see it.
Because my boy Nick's mom, she has a Maserati.
Yeah,
the tail lights look similar way.
The rear,
it just makes it look kind of exotic way.
Dude,
and you can't really see the Honda badge, so you don't really know what it is until you like pull up to it.
That's the one thing I like about the car is you see it and you see it's a Honda, but you don't think Honda. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna tell you one thing right now. This car is absolutely just one of the best. Hello, Reina. Get her on the fucking shot. Just kidding. Fool.
No, it doesn't.
Nah, it's not that wide of an angle.
Can you put it on the floor? Like back there a little bit, right there.
Right on Chon's nuts. Yeah, we're setting up a fan in case y'all didn't know. It's cold, bro. No, I'm just kidding.
do you mind moving that one a little bit more towards? Let me see.
Yeah, we're about to readjust right now, I guess.
Right there. A little bit less. Right
Too much, Raina, too much.
And you can zoom in a little bit, actually.
Damn, we're gonna redo everything right now?
A little bit. It's the front button. Front. Right there.
Too much.
It's just it. We just got a text message from our third guy that he's not gonna come tonight.
Of course. We were, we didn't have our hopes up. We had our hopes up as high as where our feet are right now.
What? Oh, you want one?
Oh, hot. Let her get in on these. Drink your pains away, girl. Drink your pains. Take 2.
Oh, they're good.
He wants to loosen you up. He wants to loosen you up for when the podcast is over.
Sorry, sis.
Thank you, Raina.
My sister watches.
You got 2 kids. I'm sure your sister has an imagination, bro.
Dude, you know what was funny? Way one time, my mom.
She heard you guys.
No, my mom saw a hickey on Raina. She's like, just for fun.
Oh no! When me and Christina started dating, hold on, swag it out. Just fast forward like a minute. But me and Christina were dating with the whole hickey right here, and so it was just like borderline right here.
Yeah.
And I think my mom saw me. She never said anything. I just saw her like we were having a conversation one time, and she was looking at my neck. She kept looking at this. But never said anything, way. So I never even said anything to Christina, way.
And you know who had one, and I didn't want to make it awkward, but I clearly saw it when we went to Disneyland. Melly.
I think she got a man now.
I was gonna say it, but I was like, I don't want to make it up.
We all saw it, but I already threw up, so I just didn't want to make it more of it.
I was like, damn, did you pull diablo?
He's like, I'm gonna send you off to Disneyland with a mark.
You're mine.
That's pretty nasty. Oh, dude, yeah, no. Okay, no. What were we talking about?
We were talking about your car.
Oh, we gotta get you one, yeah.
Dude,
they're expensive though.
Bro, I've been looking at some, bro.
They're marked up the ass all over Cali right now.
I seen the older ones, and they look nice too. I really like them, but they don't look as nice as the new ones.
Dude, that's the whole thing about the new one. It's just like it's more subtle, but it's still fucking refined.
Because the old one, you look at it and you're like, oh, that's a Honda Type R.
Yeah,
you can tell it's a Honda Type R, right? And like I said, nothing against it. I love the car, but with yours way, with the newer gens, you can't tell. Like you can't tell until you pull up on it. It just you look at it driving down the street and you're like, damn, that looks aggressive as fuck. And then you pull up to it, like, oh shit, it's a Honda.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah. That's the one thing about it.
Stands out.
It's hard to tell. And I want to add some things. Like I want the car to just be a little bit much more aggressive. So there's this company that just came out. They just released a thing. I think it's called like Dark Matter Carbon on Instagram. And they just released some pictures of the FL5 Aero kit. And they have a crane neck rear spoiler, bro. Along with a carbon fiber front, lip, side skirts, and then the rear.
Dark Matter what?
I think it's Dark Matter Carbon or something. Just put... I think that's what they're called. Or DM Carbon. And so they just got pictures of the front lip that they're going to be releasing. So it's going to be the blue one. So they got the front lip, right? Carbon front lip, and then they got the carbon side skirts, right? And then they got a rear valence, the carbon rear. And then that shit looks dope. But then if you look at the spoiler, I'm doing it for the spoiler, right? I think that's it. But if you look at it from the top on the next shot, they got a crane neck spoiler way. Yeah, so Spoon has the same spoiler for like 5 G's away.
Damn.
Yeah, and this is a really clean looking spoiler setup.
That looks subtle way.
Yeah, dude, it's nice.
It looks subtle, and then you pay attention to it, and then it's like, oh damn.
Yeah. That's why I'm debating, but the whole kit is like $4,800. You know, but it's and so I'm debating if I just do the spoiler and I wrap, because I don't care for carbon looks, bro. Like I don't, you know what I mean? I feel like it's too flashy or whatever. I like the black. I keep it simple.
And it turns yellow fast.
Yeah, so I would just wrap it. I would have Lexi wrap it black.
Yeah.
But it's kind of a bitch if you look at it, you know? And so...
Well, if you think about it, I'm pretty sure they send that thing disassembled.
No, because I don't see any bolts. So APR does it too, where they'll send it disassembled and you can slap the sides on. But they have the bolt holes on the side.
Oh, it's built into it.
Yeah,
and
no.
It hooks up right here.
Yeah, so that's fine, but I'm talking about the spoiler itself. So like APR does one where that side of that spoiler actually it bolts up to the spoiler, so it comes disassembled and you assemble it. So the spoiler alone is like 2 G's. So I might jump for that, but right now my number one goal is an exhaust. So Borla's coming out with an exhaust.
Oh, dude, Borla does not miss,
bro.
Ever.
Take a look at this exhaust right now. They released some pictures of it. It's the most aggressive looking one, I think. I just don't know what it's gonna sound like. I heard the last one and it sounded really nice.
On their page? Yeah.
So just Borla Performance or some shit. Because there's a one right now from Miltech, and Miltech's is like, dude, it's like $2,500. And I'm like, that's too much for a spoiler. So they have pictures. Keep going. Right there on the right. That's what the rear of it would look like. It comes with a fucking rear brace. It's got the adaptive valve, and then it's got those tips that are, I guess, supposed to dampen or something. They do something, but they have carbon tips, and they look super nice, bro. So I'm waiting on that. There's just no word on when.
You see, dude, this is what I like about it, bro. Look,
the side profile.
Yes. Like you see this car, and you don't don't think Honda. It doesn't yell Honda at you or anything like that. It looks exotic way.
Yep.
That's what I like about it.
Yeah, so I really plan on keeping this car for a long time. You know,
it's nice way. It probably hold its value away because
and it's a low serial number.
Yeah,
it's like 710.
Oh, nice.
They're on like 13,000 right now.
13. Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, so I do plan on keeping it. I don't think I'm gonna get rid of it.
Have you seen the new Mustang?
Dude, it looks nice, but in person, have you seen it in person?
I heard in person they don't look as nice as they look in
pictures. Yeah.
But the one I'm talking about, the GTD. The one that's like 300,000.
It's like a quarter milli, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck,
dude. But that
hell of money.
That has the crane.
Yeah,
that's what I like about it.
But I don't think that car's for street. It's a track car.
Yeah.
I don't think it's legal.
But I like how the spoiler actually starts almost like where the window's at.
Yeah.
And then it comes back.
It's big, dude. And the way that they mounted it is crazy because it's not. It's mounted
to the frame, no? To the inside.
I don't know what the fuck it's mounted to, bro. It's fucking crazy looking.
Yeah.
It's a badass car. It's a fucking really badass car.
Dude, I was like, damn.
I think you have to order that directly through Ford, though. I don't think you can go through like a dealer.
You know what was interesting with Ford that I found out, like, through Louis, was that if you order your car directly through them, they can't mark it up.
No, yeah, they're not supposed to mark it up. They only mark up their own inventory.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I guess they started cracking down on it later, but this just recently happened.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because before when we would do orders, like during the pandemic, I guess they did orders and they would say, hey, like these are going to come with accessories or whatever. So they would do like accessory add-ons, but they'd have the customer sign off on it and make sure that they know. If they didn't sign off on it, then we can't mark it up. But if the customer's aware and they're like bust it out, like, hey, you signed for this, and they're like, okay, it's fine. But yeah, see how it comes out hella crazy?
Yeah, dude, it's where is it?
I think it's on like the rear,
on the pillar.
Somewhere. No, on the backside.
Yeah.
So it mounts in the center, right where the window ends. I think that's where it mounts.
Dude, this car looks gnarly.
It's a crazy looking car, bro. I think I like the Dark Horse too, though. The Dark Horse is badass.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bad car, but dude, hella money. I think the new one, the new GT that we have, it's like a premium.
You guys have one?
Yeah, they have a new one right now, and I think it's MSRP on it is like 57.
Yeah, they're stupid expensive.
They're really expensive.
I think my 5.0 was the last 5.0 that was reasonably priced because I got mine for 32.
They hiked them up hella, but that's MSRP right now.
Because mine was 35 out the doorway, which is not. If you think about it,
you bought it new, right?
Yeah, brand new, 0 miles. It was
Where'd you buy it?
I went to Half Moon Bay Ford.
Oh,
John Moore or something like that?
No, is it?
You think so? Something like that.
It's I know which one you're talking about. The Superstore or whatever.
Yeah, it's a Superstore sig one.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. They're pretty good price, but honestly, dude, like right now, Ford is so fucking shitty right now.
Yeah.
Like Ford has nothing good. All they sell is trucks.
Yeah.
They discontinued the Ford Edge.
Oh, they did?
They did. They discontinued the Ford Edge. Why? They don't have any sedans, nothing gas saver. Everything's trash. The only gas saver that they have is a Power Boost F-150, which is a hybrid. And it only does 25 miles to the gallon, which is great on a truck like that. It's a very useful truck.
Yeah.
And it drives so good. Like I sold one to one of my customers. He owns a security company out here, so I sold one to him. We pre-ordered it. Got here in like 3 months, which blew our fucking mind because we got people waiting for cars for 2 years. And then the other day,
Louis waited for his Bronco.
Bro, yeah. And not only that, we had a customer order his vehicle almost 2 years ago, dude. Car gets here a few months ago. It's a 22. Dude, a 22.
Is there incentives on that?
I don't know what the fuck, but the guy was like, bro, I put the order in 2 years ago. You couldn't even stamp it for a 23. Like, why would you send me a 22 in the middle of the fucking year? It was in the summertime, bro.
That's wild.
Yeah, he was pissed. He's like, no, I don't think he took it or he was about to not take it. I can't remember. But in the middle of the fucking year, they sent him a 22.
Damn, that's
Ford's trash, bro. Like, you put an order, you got people on Mavericks waiting for almost 2 years. I put an F-150 order in October of
21.
21?
No, when you started working there.
Did I?
Was it 21?
December, I think.
22.
Something like that of 21.
21, yeah.
It's been a minute.
Yeah.
And they hit me with an email to build my thing like a few months ago, and I was like, I'm not gonna fucking take it, bro. It's got a shitty range. It's worth way more than I would want to spend on the one that I would buy.
Told you to get a Tacoma.
It's like 90 G's, wait. For a F-150 Lariat, I think it was like.
How many? Well, what's the range? Like
bro, the range is 250, but people are getting like a bill.
That's what I would think because of the weight, no?
Yeah, even Chris Farley, I guess, took a trip on it. He's like, yeah, we got to do something about this because it had a shit range.
I saw that.
Chris Farley, the CEO of Ford, took a trip. He tried to take a road trip on. He's like, this is absolute ass.
Yeah.
He's like,
I saw that.
The Ford CEO, bro.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, there's got to be something done about this. So who knows what the fuck is gonna happen? Toyota had a breakthrough on it's called a solid state battery.
No way.
Yeah, so a solid state battery is, you know how the battery packs are massive on the hybrids?
They weigh hella
packed into one. It's a lot smaller. It's a little heavier, I guess, but it's packed down, and you're supposed to increase your range like 2 to 3 times more.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. So they had a breakthrough. They're probably going to start coming up with something in the next like few years. But that was the race right there, and Tesla couldn't do it.
Oh, damn.
Toyota did it. Yeah. Yeah, it's fucking nuts, dude.
Start buying that Toyota stock.
That dude, whoever had the breakthrough, had the $1 billion technology to do it.
Yeah.
Because that shit is gonna take over.
Dude.
I mean, they're talking about 1,000-mile ranges.
No way.
Mm-hmm. If you were to put a solid state battery with the same size as the battery is now, you'd get massive range. The problem is the charging.
Yeah. How long it'll take?
Yeah, especially if you got multiple. So the problem is if you charge multiple cars on the same grid, it takes up the power, and so sharing electricity you get less. Mm-hmm. And so if multiple cars are sharing like Tesla charging stations, it charges slower.
Yeah.
So it's not good.
Yeah.
Bro, getting into an electric car, you're changing your whole lifestyle. It's not like buying another car. You're literally got to figure out having a charge port at home whenever you go out, if you're going to need a charge. If you do go out, how long are you going to wait?
How much your electricity bill is going to go up to?
It's not that bad.
It's
not that bad.
Because that's the other car I was thinking of looking at. I don't know why, dude. Tesla's the interior looks so sexy.
Really?
I think the sexiness comes with the simplicity of it. It's just a big screen in the middle, the steering wheel.
I just don't like the quality control of Tesla.
I haven't sat.
If you have a commuter Tesla, you're gonna start hearing creaks and rattles really quick. A lot of the fucking lines are fucking crooked on them. Like there's a lot of shit wrong. I think there's a guy on TikTok that did one. He's like, I just bought it, didn't even have like 500 miles on it. Fucking rattling plastic everywhere. It's just a lot of shortcuts away.
Yeah, I would figure, but I don't know. Just to look at them, dude. I like how simple it is inside. But that's the thing I was thinking about. I was like, how much would my electricity bill go up to get one or whatnot,
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I just like how they look, though. They look simple. I think that's what I like about it.
Text him Bay right quick.
No worries.
The simplicity of it, though, is what a lot of people like, because some people don't like complex. Everything is in the infotainment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And then I saw a video of some guy that he added a little mini screen to the front of the steering wheel, and it looks just so clean, like the little screen. And then
dude, that's one thing I don't like, is that everything is in the center.
Yeah.
And there's no dash. And so you're driving, and
that's why these motherfuckers be speeding, dude.
Bruh, Tesla drivers are I had one on my ass earlier today. I was like, what the fuck did I do to you, bro? I'm just driving.
They're one of the new BMW. They're the new BMW drivers. Wait.
No. But my thing with the Teslas, you seen how a bunch of them caught on fire and shit?
Yeah.
That's one thing that's kind of freaky too, bro.
Yeah.
And I don't think they have great safety ratings either.
I think, yeah.
So I got kids, bro. Dad's table.
For real. I don't know, dude. I just like how they look, But that's the other thing. That's the other car I was looking at. But I was looking at getting into another Mustang again too.
Eventually, I'm gonna get into a full-on dad mobile, bro. Fucking. I don't know.
You know what I was thinking? I was like, because you know how I'm kind of into like the off-roading thing, the overlanding thing. I was like, what's the market for that age? Is it like people like me, like in a midlife crisis?
Bro, you gotta understand, as we get older, we can afford shit, bro. When we were younger, we fucking couldn't afford dick.
Yeah, dude.
Did you see? Speaking of the Overlander shit, did you see the new Tacoma?
Dude, it's sick, huh?
That shit's crazy, bro. And the interior, Toyota's stepping up, dude.
Did you see the seats?
So nice.
We talked about
so fucking nice. Dude. I saw a picture of it. I think one of my boys posted it on Facebook, like reposted it or liked it, and it popped up on my face. I'm like, bro, this is fucking
I'm telling you, bro.
Dude.
And they have good safety rating too.
Yeah. Well, they're big cars.
Yeah.
But dude, that shit, I was like, bro, I wouldn't buy it.
You wouldn't get into Tacoma?
Nah, bro. It's still got a 4-banger in it.
That's true. That's the thing where I think they messed up, bro. They should have just kept the same engine.
It's not even that, dude. I don't trust that it's gonna be reliable.
I don't think it's gonna be reliable. Once you go to 4-cylinder turbo on a bigger vehicle, on a heavier
It's
vehicle,
not bad. I'm sure you could tune it and make some power, but I don't know.
But
dude.
the stress on it, dude, to last as long as these, dude. You see these 6 cylinders, the ones that my engine, my truck has, and they're like at 300,000 miles, 400,000 miles.
Yeah, they do go for a long time.
You know,
they go solid, but that they've always been reliable. The thing is, I don't know, dude. Every time they throw 4 cylinders into big cars, it's
exactly. That's the thing.
Not good.
Yeah.
I mean, look at fucking the GMC Terrain, garbage. Yeah. The fucking Dodge
the
Journey,
Canyon,
the Dodge Journey. That shit was a fucking joke, bruh. They put 160 horsepower fucking 4-cylinder engine in this big ass fucking SUV, dude.
CRX engine.
Oh my god, bro.
Paired with like an 8-speed transmission.
I swear to God, those engineers at Dodge are drinking every time they're building these cars. You know, they're like, don't worry about it, it'll be fine. But it's also was a piece of shit cheap car. Anybody that drives one is buried in it.
Bro.
Melly had one.
You can put her on blast like that,
bro, dumbass.
No, I think I sold one for like 19 grand when I was selling.
Bro,
18 grand.
It's worse now.
How much did it go for?
Bro,
now?
we got one that came in and we offered him like $4 grand.
God.
They just don't hold any value. The problem is when we look at it as auction, bro, because we don't plan on keeping a car like that.
Yeah, no.
Those are one of those like roach credit ones, you know, but at the same time too, it's like nobody's gonna buy this car.
No, it's gonna sit there.
And they all have problems. Tranny problems.
Yeah, transmission.
Tranny problems up the
Always.
ass.
I don't know what those and the Dodge Darts.
It's because of the 4-cylinder on such a big car. It's a stress on the tranny, dude.
Exactly. That's the thing why I think that these new Tacomas aren't gonna be kind of good. I think that's what they messed up with.
I have hope for it, but I just don't like it. You know, you go from a V6 to a 4-cylinder.
Turbo.
Sure, the power is gonna be the same, but it's just you're changing it.
I don't know. I feel like the first year one's gonna have a lot of problems.
But you also have to remember they did put 4-cylinders in Tacomas for a long time. For a very long time.
They did. But they always had a V6 option though.
Mm-hmm. And then the 4-cylinders were just gutless. Those are for the people that are trying to get a cheap truck.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know.
For them lawn workers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Every time because I was looking for a first gen Tacoma, and every time I would see one, there would always be like some guy with, you know, like the lawn work or construction. It'd be fucking clapped out.
Remember the cleanest one was Glock's.
Yeah.
Glock had the cleanest.
The suspension would be fucking gone in the back. It looked like one of them North Carolina trucks, bro. They got that Carolina squat.
No, todavía está buena, compadre. Yo la tuve como unos 15 años.
I can tell, my boy.
Hey, bro, let's switch up the subject a little bit here, bro. Let's get off cars because I'm sure you guys are a little bored. Y'all, not everybody gets us, right? But we have been sending each other a lot of shit that's been happening recently. So the last couple of days, today is September 13th. September 13th?
Yes.
And so the Mexican government had a Senate hearing yesterday on the 12th. They just released information that they have mummified remains of aliens. And they've done DNA testing. They've done carbon dating, apparently, because they're mummified. They found them in the Nazca ruins in Peru.
Yeah.
They brought it back. They did a lot of testing. These things are supposedly between 700 and 1800 years old. And these mummified remains, they did the DNA testing on it. First of all, did you see one of them had eggs in it?
Yeah.
So they're looking at the body
X-rays,
structure.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Looking at the body structure and shit, and they're seeing that, you know, a bunch of shit. But they found that this is going to be weird for me to explain because I don't fully know how to explain what they said. But they said that you know, typically on certain things you'll have DNA that you just can't match to everything all the time.
Mm-hmm.
For instance, I guess humans have 15% DNA that just can't really match up to anything.
Yeah.
These things have 30% DNA, which is the highest they've ever seen, and DNA that they cannot match to anything on Earth. So nothing on this planet has any kind of genetic sequence to this at all.
Yeah.
So, you know, they're tiny little things, big ass brains like you would see. Everybody's like, bro, like, why would they be shaped like the ET aliens and this and that? The whole idea of ET came from testimonies and things from people that were getting abducted and seeing these aliens. So the people that created ET didn't just make up an alien in their head. They've had, you know, they went with the typical grays that everybody thought about. These things are built like the typical grays that everybody would talk about during UFO abductions and pictures that they would redraw. What are those hypnosis when they go back in their memories and shit, all that sort of shit. And so these things are exactly what people have described throughout the years of seeing through all these experiences that they've had. And the Mexican government was like on a roll, so they released that. They were doing that. They did a full live scan of these things, and during the hearing, the ribs go from the top of the neck all the way down. And did you see they had that weird
collar?
They had
collar?
this weird collar attachment that they said was apparently added from aftermarket.
Yeah.
And so they don't have any idea what it's from.
Yeah.
Or what it coincides to or whatever. But it's
so
there.
Weird.
Dude,
This
crazy.
is one of the videos you sent, right?
Yeah, this is it right here. We've been excited to talk about this shit because we are like, what the fuck? It's finally happening.
Last night,
You could do that one. That guy does it in English.
Last night, Mexico had a congressional hearing. Let's talk about that. So the hearing was about aliens, and they actually said, hey, we've got proof, and we're going to cover a lot of the CT scans that were provided with this. However, you'll notice that you have a diatomic white substance covering the body, which means that it is preserved. The carbon dating leads it to be about 1,000 years old. Over here, you'll notice you have 14 ribs that run in a circular manner and no sternum here connecting everything. Now, on its skull cavity here, you have large air pockets. I'll get into another image there. But the skeletal structure of it, while it is very light, it is very strong. So something to that of like a bird-like specimen. Along with its mouth, you do have a jaw joint, but no teeth, leading to believe that it swallows its food rather than chews it. There's a closer CT scan of its skull. So you'll notice that it has a pneumaticized air pocket, airy pockets for oversized brain matter. Here's a closer view of its jaw and its joint here that allows for just to swallow food, not chew food. And kind of like a bird-like structure with skeletal features here in the front, which is pretty cool. The ocular orbits on its face, I'll show you another picture real quick, allow for a wide range of eye movements, right? A wide field of view. You'll notice it has a deep concave structure here for its neck, allowing for this part of the neck to extend and retract, sort of to that like a turtle. Now there is an orthopedic style cadmium and osmium fixture fused into the skeletal structure of it. Still unknown with that information there. But because it has a very broad range, it allows for a larger range of motion for its shoulders, which is pretty cool. There are intact oviducts, which fallopian tubes with eggs inside of them, which when it comes to falsifying, it's close to impossible to do. So that's pretty cool. These three objects here, closer here, I didn't see any information on it. I'm not a native Spanish-speaking individual, but some people are saying that it's a lot like that of calcified eggs, leading people to believe that it's not only like bird-like, it also has reptilian-like features. It does have unique DNA, not matching that of millions of different DNA sequences. So 30% of it is of extraterrestrial origin. Give you an idea, humans only have about 15%, which leads to the last 70 being, bacteria and things of that nature. So in summary, they have no descendants. There is no tree line. There's nothing that actually leads back to what anything like this could be yet. Now, again, this is 1,000 years old. How did they get here? Were they already here? There's a bunch of questions that have arisen out of it. And is it even real? So what's your thoughts on it? I believe aliens could be real, but who knows? I mean, when it comes to proof, about as irrefutable as we've gotten so far, especially with the linear fingerprints and the fallopian tubes with intact eggs.
It's going to replay again. Chon went to take a leak, you guys. So
talk about that. So
I don't know how to switch this
they actually
shit.
said, hey, we've got proof, and we're going to
This
cover
boy
a lot of the CT scans
wants
that
to take a
were
leak,
provided
but
with this.
I
However,
think
you'll notice
he's
that you
taking
have a diatomic white substance covering the body, which means that it is preserved.
We're going to watch this one more time,
Carbon dating
I
leads it
guess.
to be about
I
1,000
don't.
years old.
I can
Over here, you'll notice you have 14
dub over it,
ribs
I guess.
that run in a circular manner.
But yeah, the white boy, he's
connecting everything.
talking about this
now,
shit.
on
He knows
its
a lot more than I
cavity
do.
here, you have large air pockets. I'll get into another.
He's
image
back.
there.
Chon's back.
But the skeletal structure
He's
of it,
the one
while
who
it is very
runs the
light,
fucking
it
thing.
is very
You can hit the
strong.
pause on that. They're going to
Something
watch that
of
shit
like a
twice now.
bird-like,
You know what I mean?
specimen. Along with its mouth, you do have a jaw.
Chon went over there to take a leak, but I think you fucking released a whole fire hydrant over there. Holy
Yo,
shit.
son.
That's the longest piss I ever. God damn.
It's a long one.
You're there just. You got all them Cayman Jacks coming back
For
out,
real.
my boy. But yeah,
I
dude,
should
that
just pour him
shit's.
back into the cups.
But yeah, dude, that is what is going on from Mexico. And not only that, in the same hearing, they have footage from 2004 where they released footage from the Mexican Air Force. They caught 11 UAPs, because that's what they're called now, on camera. They were able to track it, but I guess they couldn't see it with their bare eyes.
Yeah.
So it came on radar, and they were able to track it with a FLIR camera. And the guy was like, I can't see it, but you can see it on camera. And he's like, the guy's counting. He's like, oh shit, there's like 8. Turns out there was 11 of them. And the Mexican government's like, this is what kind of started their seriousness into looking into what it is. And then this shit comes out at the same time.
It was wild, huh? Like,
I don't know what the fuck is going on, bro. There's some weird shit going on.
Because at first, you kind of look at the stuff that United States been looking at releasing, and then you're like, you're looking at it with kind of like skeptical hippo eyes, because you're like, what are they trying to cover? What's going on? What are they trying to distract us from? Because I mean, it's sad that we got into the point where we don't trust our own government, right?
Yep.
So you're like, what are they trying to hide? And then you look at Mexico, and you're like, what?
But you also have to remember, dude, these were found like 3 years ago, bro.
Yeah.
3 or 4 years ago. This isn't something that they found yesterday and they're like, we got to show the world.
Yeah.
Nah, bro. Like, this is something they've had for a minute. So, I don't know. I don't know if it's Project Blue Beans or whatever, but it's one of those things where there's something up.
That's weird, though.
Something's up. Something's up, bro.
Crazy.
Keep your fucking eyes open, y'all, because this shit is no fucking joke. Can you imagine? And, bro, does... The idea of more... before I keep going on that shit, but I'm sorry, I fucking yelled. The other thing, James Webb Space Telescope, did you hear about that?
Oh, yes, the planet that they found.
They discovered a planet that gives off a similar gas to what we have being given off on our planet because of trees.
Yes.
So they discovered, they started looking at it, they found that it has a similar composition to our planet. Water and trees and all this other shit. Yeah, you got to send that one to the fucking page, bro, right there. Bang, bang. Bro, unfucking real, dude. Like, hit that refresh button, my boy. This is crazy. This happened around the same time that this shit happened, a couple days ago.
Oh my god, I cannot believe this is actually happening. This is one of the craziest bits of news I've heard in a very long time.
This is crazy, dude.
Very long time.
Crazy.
We are very close, like very, very close to finding out if aliens exist. Like, genuinely. If you think I'm getting some random news source, this is BBC News, so it's 100% legit. This thing right here is the James Webb Telescope, which is NASA's, $1 billion
$1 billion
telescope.
That's crazy.
The thing which captured these insane photos. This thing can see so far, it is incredible. This thing is, of course, out there looking into the galaxies, trying to find out as much information as possible, basically. Now, not that long ago, it discovered this planet, which looks kind of like Earth. But it is 124 light years away from us, which is a bit of a long time. I mean, just by looking at this planet, you'd probably think it's Earth. It literally looks basically the same. Which had scientists going, you know what, this place could be habitable in the future. So they carried on looking
they still have dinosaurs
until
there?
this happened. Discovered something basically coming from the atmosphere, and it turned out it was a chemical, so they looked into it. The chemical which was coming out of this planet was this, dimethyl sulfoxide. Now, what are you getting at, Matt? Stay with me. What is this chemical produced by? Wood. What's wood on? Trees, which produce oxygen. This guy, Robert Massey, is the director of the RAS in London, so I mean, pretty
This
smart
guy
guy.
looks annoying as
Robert,
fuck, though.
along with the scientists and people at NASA, have basically said that this could genuinely prove and answer the question, do aliens exist? To produce this chemical, there has to be some kind of life. Now make sure you hit that follow button, because this is going to get crazy, and I will keep you updated.
Fucking crazy.
That's crazy,
bro.
dude.
Now let me ask you this, because you're a church boy. Does this change your idea of religion, though?
No.
Because we're the center of the universe in the Bible's eyes. You know that.
Yes, but I don't know. I feel like also in the Bible, it gives you a lot of clues that we might not be by ourselves. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I never read the Bible, so I couldn't. Can you elaborate?
No.
Sounds like.
It just,
or are you just reading into what you want to read into?
It doesn't tell you that we're the only ones.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
but
saying?
if you think about it, we're the center of the universe. God created Earth.
Yeah.
God would have created life. In the Bible, instead of saying God created Earth,
Yeah.
or whatever, it would have said God created life in the universe.
Yeah.
But then the universe itself was not even a concept around that.
Yeah.
time. right?
I don't know that's the thing that I've always struggled with, like kind of religion and I guess science, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was like I don't know. It's just
There's rumors that
it hits each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and then there's rumors that the Vatican has like scriptures or texts about other life forms.
Yeah.
Which would go against the Bible, so they've kept it locked away in the Vatican library or vault or whatever.
Well, this kind of like I know like we've brought it up like a couple times already, like about the ¿cómo se dice? The oh fuck! I just realized something.
What?
Are you allowed to vape again?
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, no. I told Christina. I didn't just start vaping without telling her. She would have murdered me, bro. Oh, I was like, I think I'm gonna start vaping again. I'd quit for a long time, and then I told her, I was like, hey, babe, I'm gonna start vaping again. I should have told you. You were just like, are you fucking vaping?
Anyways, but it kind of brings back the things that we always talk about, the Babylon thing, you know, how like we were trying to be God and then God reset everything. Like, what if we were so technical? How is it
technically advanced? Technologically advanced?
Yeah, that what if a part of us flew to somewhere else or something? You know?
No, bro. I think we became dumbed down because here's the thing: ancient Sumerian texts, from what I've looked into, and I think Joe Rogan talked about this too, is ancient Sumerian texts has a perfect description of the solar system and the universe around it. And it showed in our solar system that the Earth was not the center of our solar system. It showed that the sun was the center of our solar system. Now, when religion came to be, again, we were the center of the universe. We weren't even the center of our own solar system, bro.
Yeah.
And so the Sumerians themselves were in a way so advanced that people still to this day don't understand. And a lot of that shit was so old and so buried in history that we just don't know.
Yeah.
Right? So when it comes to shit like that, there's a lot of contradicting history. And there's a lot of stuff that we don't learn about or aren't taught because the Sumerian stuff, it's kind of buried away because it's so vague.
Yeah.
It's so vague. But some of the translations that are out there now, a lot of the times too, the translations aren't perfect. But from everything that's been said, is the Sumerians were very advanced for their time. Now, if you go back to the idea of the Nazca, right? The Nazca ruins or pyramids or whatever. The Nazca, have you heard of the Nazca lines?
It's like a freeway, right?
No. So the Nazca lines are these giant hieroglyphs that are built into the ground, and you could see it from the sky. And so a lot of ancient alien theorists were saying like that's like a beacon for the aliens, you know, and all this stuff. Now these little beings that Mexico just came forward with were discovered in the Nazca ruins. So they came from that exact place where the Nazca. Now you also have to understand one thing that's very, very particular about the Nazca ruins in general is a lot of the ruins I think were made with granite. And I don't know if you know this, but granite is the second or third hardest material in the world that even for us right now as a modern society have a hard time cutting. Right? So these guys cut these blocks of granite so perfect. And I don't know if it's granite. Don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure it's granite. But they're cut so precisely and they're fit together so close that I guess the closeness of it should not be physically possible without a laser cut, without a perfect cut.
Yeah.
And so this is what trips a lot of people out, you know, but then you have a lot of ancient theorists that are cuckoos. So a lot of people are like, you're crazy. Now this shit comes out. And they're like, you know, kind of right. Especially if they find these little fucking beings. Now, the other thing that tripped me out is the eggs, right? Because the guy even said it, almost reptilian-like. What the fuck is the biggest conspiracy out there?
That we're reptilians?
No, not us. That there are reptilians on the Earth.
Yeah.
Right? Did you see Marvel's Secret Invasion?
No.
With Samuel L. Jackson?
No way.
Well, in it, it's from the first Marvel, but they have the aliens. I forget what they're fucking called, bro. You're gonna I think it starts with an S. The Skurs something. I can't remember. But anyway, those things, they can shapeshift and take the form of any human, right?
Yeah.
So that whole concept of it is the whole concept of reptilians. They can take shape of other humans, and they're living amongst us and all shit. Well, these little alien things, I don't know if they're shaping like humans or anything, but they have, one of them had the egg in it, and it's still attached to the
squirrels.
Not squirrels.
Squirrels.
Let me see.
SKRULLS.
Let me see. I gotta read it, bro. Now you're throwing me off, bro. Hold on. Almond milk. Scrolls. The scrolls, bro.
Hey, don't blame me on my. Hey, I blame it on my fucking kindergarten teacher, bro. That
Chon
bitch,
phonics strikes again.
That bitch did not know how to talk Spanish or English, bro. And she was teaching us both.
Both. And the tooth.
Goddamn, Miss Aguirre. You messed me up.
She's like, fool, shut up, fool. You didn't want to pick up nothing.
You done messed me up, man.
Yahweh. So that whole concept came from that, like the reptilians, like shapeshift and all that. But these little things are like shaped, the guy's saying is like more reptilian, like, or even bird like, bro. And so a lot of his shit, Christina's like, I don't think it's legit. And I'm like, bro, I think it's legit. And she's like, well, those aren't mummified. I'm like, well, the guy said that they're filled with this like thing, this like dust or whatever to preserve them, but I think you would call it mummified.
Yeah.
Preserving the body is mummification.
Yeah.
So all that shit, I'm like, and then they found it in like these tombs in them.
Wow, dude.
Yeah. It's absolutely insane. Some of the shit we have not.
I watched it in a couple of weeks. We hear about like them just disappearing.
They're going to come through. Nah, bro, we're real, bro. Been on TikTok for a minute.
Nah, I'm okay.
I don't know, dude. It's crazy. I there's something weird coming. That's all I can say. Is something weird's coming, because I'm not like a big old conspiracy theorist, but this is super weird that it's all happening in the last 3 months.
Yeah, I don't know. It kind of scares me because like coming back to like where it messes with my church stuff and like science stuff. Like, growing up, I read about the book of Apocalypse, Apocalypse, and it talks about how like in the end of days, that things start ramping up quickly and it starts getting wild, right? Yeah, and it kind of scares me, man, because like I'm like, damn, like what if all this stuff is true, like with the Bible, right? What if and I don't get to it. The thing that scares me, bro, and honestly, it scares me is, what if I don't get that time to enjoy with my daughters? No, what I'm saying?
Let me clear that up for you, because I read one of the comments on one of those videos and people are like, demons, right? Mm-hmm. Demons. The biggest thing back in those days, when the Bibles were written, the Bibles were produced, distributed, religion became the center of everything. Yeah. Religion became politics. Religion became faith and hope. But what else did it become? It became power. Yeah. And so when you write things of apocalyptic times into a book where everybody's worshiping it, they're changing their life, they're living their life by a book. What's one thing that fear, as man, that you can put into that book to make sure that these people don't step out of line? And you're right, it's the fear. Yeah. The fear of doing something wrong. But then you have that hold on people, right? And this isn't to talk shit about religion, but this, in my opinion, is what it is it's a form of fear mongering, and everybody's afraid. Now everybody thinks that because we're finding other life and they could potentially come here, that we are gonna be submitted to their control or whatever. Who the fuck knows if we have been already? Yeah. Right? Well, yeah. What is what we're living right now? We have our government controlling every aspect of our life, right? That's like scary too. But that what I'm saying is, people have the wrong idea of what's going on, and I think that's going to breed a lot of misunderstanding on everything else. Because if you think about it, if you freak out and you call these things demons or whatever, or you're getting the lines blurred, I guess you could say, you're gonna misunderstand what it is that's actually gonna happen.
Yeah.
Right. And so your thought is, if these things are coming, it's the end of times.
Yeah.
Same thing that someone else is coming. I hate to say it, Chon, but it's a simple-minded way of thinking.
No, and that's the thing. Like, to me, like, well, because my parents, they haven't been like, oh, it's the end of the world or anything, right? But
No.
it's just, to me, like, just because I've like, it's maybe because I'm more aware of what's going on now than when I was like 20 years old.
Yeah.
Because I see like all these laws that they're passing, they fucking scare the shit out of me, dude. Like, they're trying to pass a law like where if you stop, let's say that you're at Walmart, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you see some guy ripping out a purse out of some lady's hand.
Right.
You tackle that guy down, you'll be charged with a felony.
Yeah.
And all these things that I'm seeing that they're the laws that they're passing in California for your kids, like if you don't support their gender affirming thing or whatever, you'll be charged with the felony and you'll get your kids taken away from you, you
right
know?
No.
And seeing all these things just accelerate like out of nowhere, right, in the last 2 to 3 years, it just messes with my head sometimes. And sometimes it keeps me up at night, and I'm like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. And so take that idea,
mm-hmm.
that thought that you have in your head. Now place yourself back a few thousand years ago, where in the Bible it says that if you touch the pig's skin, you're a filthy human.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or if you do something wrong, you can be stoned to death.
Yeah.
Or if a man speaks about religion, he's gonna get crucified on a wooden cross.
Yeah.
And he's gonna have to carry it. Or if your sins are so grave, you're gonna go to hell. What's the difference between those things and now? The thing you have to remember. The thing you have to remember is, I think the Bible does kind of give you an idea of what it is. The Bible is warning you about man's deceit and man's fucking evil, and not what's to come after death, or how if you live your life a certain way, you're destined for hell.
Yeah,
you have to remember it's the same fucking idea, dude.
Yeah.
If whatever you're thinking on laws, it's no different than whatever these people thought about on the Bible. It's just control. It's just so my whole thing is like, take it for what it is. It's a book. Right. And now we're seeing all these things that are kind of disproving the book, in a sense. Yeah. But you also have to remember too is the book, and this is what I think a lot of people always forget. The Bible was man's creation. It's man's creation.
Yeah.
And they said it was translated by man. Translated by man. You ever seen those things where they put a group of people in a line and they whisper something in their ear, and then the last person over here hears something completely different. Yeah. And the Bible's been rewritten a million times. Yeah. The original scripture book, it's fucked up. It's fucked up. Like, women had no rights, right? A slave had 12 years to gain his freedom, but a woman was destined to the father up until he gives him away to a husband, and the husband can do with that woman whatever he wants. Now, I'm not saying they were mistreated, right? But I am saying is there's no
chance of success for them.
Yeah, the morality of it is fucked up. Or if you did certain things, like the Catholic Church, what did they do? Back in what is it? Martin Luther, or whatever his name. When he revolted against the Catholic Church, because back then you can have a sin, but bro, you made a sin, bro, just slap me a doubloon over here, my boy. Yeah. And you'll be cleaned of your sins. Or the fucking weird guy now, the fucking crazy evangelist or whatever, the evangelist TV. The guy's fucking weird, bro. Yeah. These guys,
the pay for your freedom type.
Bro, these guys are fucking raking in hundreds of millions of dollars.
Billions away.
What's his fucking name?
The devil guy. The fingers.
Oh, dude, I can't stand that guy, bro. He is fucking evil, bro. But what I'm saying is all this shit, the religion, bro, just gets twisted. Yeah. Maybe it was set as morals and people just fucking took it to the extreme. And back then people were so fucking malleable, so fucking gullible on certain things. It just takes over. Yeah. And that's why it's not that I hate religion or anything. It's just I'd rather just think differently, I guess. Yeah. I guess you could say,
Yeah.
And then this shit comes out, and then this shit just proves totally other things.
Yeah. And I don't know. I don't know. To me, it's just it fucks with me sometimes, you know, because there's some things that like I said, like right now my thing is like enjoying time with my kids.
Yeah,
you know, and I'm enjoying them grow up. And then to me,
you should
like,
keep doing that, but
then,
not because of the fear that's in your head.
Yeah, and to me, it just fucks with me sometimes. Like sometimes, like there's nights where like nothing bugs me, right?
Yeah.
And then there's nights where I start thinking of like in the Bible it talks about the rapture, you know, and I start thinking about, damn, like what if that's true, you know, because you can't say no either, you know, you know, because you don't know
the whole concept of the rapture too. Like
they'll take good people away, right?
Have you heard of how the theorists are saying out there that they're gonna fake an alien invasion?
Yeah.
To create a one world.
Mm-hmm.
Right. What's the rapture?
That, and they'll be.
Where are these things coming from? The sky. Where is the rapture supposed to be coming from?
The sky.
Exactly. It's the same concept.
Yeah.
Just told differently.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing that kind of scares me. Like when I go to, you know,
the thing we should be worried about is this fucked up ass economy with these fucked up ass politics.
And that's the other thing that scares me, because if it's not one thing that scares me, it's the future of knowing, like, what if my daughters are influenced by these fucked up teachers out there, you know?
Yeah,
you know, it scares me because, like,
what if gotta teach them a certain way, man?
Yeah.
I think we got to teach our kids to be independent thinkers.
I just want my kids to enjoy their innocence in a way, you know what I'm saying, and not have to worry about this and that, about you have to choose your gender or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. This is the thing that to me it bugs me, because to us growing up, what would we think about, bro?
Nothing.
What would we think about? I want to see some chichis.
Pokemon cards. Oh damn, we got totally different.
That girl has a big butt. You know what I'm saying?
That's the church boy talking, right? I said Pokemon card. You said booty.
You know what I'm saying? But like us growing up, you know, as kids, we thought about things in the now, right? Mm-hmm. And now they want to teach things about tomorrow.
Yeah.
To kids, you know.
Yeah.
And I get it. Maybe when you're 12, 13 years old, you have to teach them about tomorrow. You know, think about your future, but. For my kids, I want them to be kids.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, and that's the thing that worries me, because I think that they're not gonna grow up with that.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That shit right there, I feel like it just complicates life now. You know, those thoughts and those ideas.
Yeah, it does.
Way too much.
It bugs me at night. Sometimes
I just worry if Delilah's gonna stay asleep or not. You know, right?
I'm pretty lucky that the girls are within themselves. Like I can tell already that they're gonna be best friends.
Yeah.
And that's what
I hope Teddy and Delilah do. You know what I mean?
I bet they are. I bet they are.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Delilah loves Teddy, but you know when they hit that age, when Teddy becomes annoying as fuck to her.
Bro, the other day, Camila and Emily, Camila was like, "Hey, Emily, shoes off on the bed," because I always tell them the shoes off on the bed. Mm-hmm. And then Emily's like, "No." Yeah. That little girl's so mean, bro. Dude. She's so mean, bro.
She hit Kami?
Yeah, she just smacked in loud, open palms. It just sounded loud, bro.
Dude, I haven't had that yet with Delilah. Delilah's just all over Teddy.
And then Camila she just looks at me. She's like,
"You gonna do something, because?"
And then she maybe a 20-second delay, and then she starts crying. Because I wanted to laugh so bad, bro. Because she just looked at her. She was like, "No, stop."
Why?
I don't know why. That's her thing to go to. Way
Delilah's been arguing with us about everything. Way,
dude. Camila too. Today, we went to Shoe Palace in San Jose, and we got her some pink Nikes, right? And then we went.
Bro, this girl will not wear any fucking shoes, Wave.
No?
Christina bought her these beater shoes from Target. That's all she fucking wants to wear. She has the Nikes that you bought her. Yeah. She's worn them. She's wearing them now. But she didn't want to wear them.
Yeah.
Christian got her some Champions. I bought her some really nice fucking MTE Vans, so they would last.
What's her favorite color?
Pink. The ones I got her have a pink sole. Dude, she loves the shoes you bought her now, but she won't wear them every day.
Yeah.
She wants to wear these nasty fucking beaters. And so I'm like, I'll try to convince her. I'm like, well, your shoes are ugly. And she's like, I like my shoes. What the fuck? And she's like, yeah, I don't care, Daddy. Those are mine. Okay. You know what else she's doing? She's threatening us. Not like I'm gonna murder you type of way, but she'll be like, she'll be like, I'll tell her to do something. She's like, Daddy, you need to stop or else. I'm like, or else what? She goes, or else I'm gonna take your toys away. fuck?
She gonna start breaking your little your Goku
Dog,
dolls.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm the parent. I don't even know if I'm working for her at this point.
Yeah.
She's fucking evil, bro. She's something else, dude. Like that kid runs the show, which is fine. Like we're not one of those parents who are just like do whatever you want. You know, we'll fucking put our foot down.
Yeah.
But at the same time, too, we don't want to take that away from her because, bro, we don't want some fucking dumbass to come through and fucking. Is it fire? Some dumbass to come through and fucking run her life. Oh yeah, get that away from me, bro. It's hella good.
That's mama. Freaking mingo.
Yeah, I'm calorie counting people. I'm too fucking fat, bro. I gotta cut some fucking weight. So I gotta watch everything I eat. You know, I'm on a little bit of a calorie deficit. I got a couple months to do it. You know. What the fuck was that?
Barcelona, bro.
They don't got fucking Messi no more, bro.
Visca Barça.
Man.
Y Visca Catalunya.
I don't even know what that means. It means he'll suck Barcelona's dick.
I will. You're not saying the eyes. With one good eye.
He's just over there, and then the eye just starts fucking moving away. Dude.
That one eye though will be focused, bro. You know what I'm saying?
The one eye's like, I can't look at this. I need to look away.
Hey, bro. So we went today to eat in San Jose. That's the reason we went to.
By the way, we're gonna call your eye Dory.
Forgets where to focus.
Anyway.
So we went to San Jose and we went to eat at this place called Armando's. Because Reina's friend had gone there and she ate pulpo. It's a big ass fucking octopus.
Mm-hmm. Fire?
Bomb, dude. Fire.
Stop. Last time I had a really good octopus was at this restaurant in Marina at the hotel, the fancy hotel at the
beach.
It's in Marina.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called, but
it's the hotel, right?
Yeah, they took us for Christmas dinner one time. I think it was like 2 years ago.
Is it the one by the RV park?
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
okay,
really
okay.
nice,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the sanctuary or whatever.
Yeah.
And they had grilled octopus, bro. Fucking fire! It was order whatever you want.
Yeah.
So me and my boy Josh, we ordered like 5 ways. And my manager, I was like, "Hey, bro, is there a cap to what we could order?" He goes, "Order away, bro." There were appetizers, bro. We're like, "Hey, can we get 3 each?" My boy Josh, like, get there late. My boy Josh, like, this octopus, you gotta try it. I saved you some. I tried it. I'm like, nigga. And he goes, bruh. I go, can we get another one? And Josh just goes, as many as you want, baby. And we fucking went ham on that shit, dude. That shit was fire.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Octopus cooked right is so good.
Dude, this octopus was so good. And it has like a kind of like a lemony, but a little picoso sauce on it, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude.
Fire.
Anyways.
Did they have michas there?
Dude, I got this $22 michelada. Worth it though. Dude, way better than Taco Mania's michelada with the camarones on it. Remember? Way better.
Stop.
Dude,
I missed that place.
Hands down, way better.
Like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have to go. It's on Bascom's.
I'll let you take me, baby.
Dude, I'm down. I'll take you, bro.
Fuck, I'm down for
So-
it. Hey, we need to go to a fucking comedy show out there.
Dude, for real. Ralph Barboza, where you at, my boy?
Come on, dog.
You supposed to come back.
What are you doing? We wanted a Theo Von.
That was
Sold
today.
Sold out.
And then they had one next week, but in Oakland. But
Nobody wants to go to fucking
I
Oakland,
ain't trying
bro.
to go to Oakland, bro.
We don't got a car for you to break into.
Nah.
Nah.
My insurance don't work like that, bro. So we're eating, right? Reina gets her pulpo. The girls got steak quesadillas, and they were fucking munching on them.
Mm-hmm.
And I got Mari Tierra salami. Mari Tierra sushi, bro.
That's a big difference, dog.
Sushi. And it was bomb. It was deep fried. It was hella good. They had like their own chimichurri sauce on it or whatever. And then we're eating, and then there's some guys behind Emily and Reina, right? And they're eating. They have their doce de cervezas and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And they said something funny, obviously, and they were fucking cracking up. Mind you, me, Reina, and Camila were busy just munching down. God. Emily turns around, bro. She looks at the guys, and she goes, "Shh, too loud."
Oh fuck!
With her mad face, bro. She's like, "Too loud."
That kid is something else, dude. I can already see it, bro, because I seen that mad face while we were on our Disney trip.
There was 4 guys. They all looked at Emily. Got hella quiet.
Sorry, boss.
Got hella quiet. And then Raina, like, you just see her go from, like, you know, cause she's light skinned. She goes beet red, and then all of a sudden hella pale. And she grabs Emily. She's like, "Don't say that." And then I start cracking up. And I was like, "My bad, you guys." And then they start cracking up too. It's one of those things like just catch you off guard. You're enjoying your food, and all you hear is just shh, too loud.
Oh, dude,
Bro,
these kids be saying the wildest shit.
Dude, it was embarrassing. Oh, you know what else? You know what else? We went to Walgreens yesterday because it was after my my thing, and I needed to get ibuprofen so the inflammation can go down. To Walmart actually.
I hate Walmart.
And we're walking down the hallway, and we're in front of the pads. And then Camila goes, "Dusi." I'm like, "Camila?" You know, I'm asking, like, "Okay?" I'm thinking she wants something. She says it again, but a little louder. And I was like, "I don't know what you're saying, Mama. What are you saying? Say it louder." Pussy! There's some white lady next to us. She turns around, looks at me hella crazy. I was like, Camila, you can't say that. Pussy. I'm like, fuck that ibuprofen, let's get out of here. This is so embarrassing.
Where the fuck did she pick that up?
No idea.
Dude, so I used to have Mateo, Melly's kid. I used to have Mateo go, "Pussy," and he'd go, "Pussy." So I tried to have him do it the other day when we were in Disneyland. Not in Disneyland, we were at my suegro's house. This is before Disneyland. I go, "Mateo, say it." I go, "Say pussy," and then Delilah in the background, "Pussy." It's like, no, not you, Delilah. Don't say that. And then Christina gives me the stank eye, bro. She's gonna start saying that at daycare. Watch. I'm like, oh fuck, dude, bro. She's something else, bro.
I feel so embarrassed, bro, because I'm like, I'm. It's just me and the 2 girls, you know. And she screams "pussy" twice at the top of her lungs, and she screams hella loud, bro. And when she screamed it, she said it louder than when she said it quietly. She said it better than when she said it quietly.
Why did it pop up in her head randomly?
I have no idea. You know what I think it was? Because Raina, sometimes when like something's hurting me, she's like, "Ah, fuck you, pussy." And Camila, she doesn't say it, but she'll catch on to it.
Oh God, dude.
And then the other day, Raina sent me a video. Emily had taken a shit, and Raina was changing her. And then Raina caught on video of Camila. She's like, "Ew, caca shit."
They repeat everything.
Dude,
everything. I think that's what Delilah's like, "I'm gonna take your toys away." You know, I'm like, what the fuck? But she does this thing where she's like, "Or else." Damn, my bad. I should stop. You know, like, holy shit, these kids repeat everything, bro. Delilah, I don't know, bro. I feel like I've worked for a mob boss. Delilah is just.
My little girl's hella smart way.
She's something. She's too smart for her own good, bro. I don't know what it is about that kid, but I'm scared of her, bro.
Yeah?
No, nigga.
Baby boss right there, bro. She's the baby boss.
Walking around with her hands behind her back. She look like Pablo. Or what is it? No, is it Pablo Escobar?
Yeah, Pablo Escobar.
In Narcos?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Dude, these kids, bro. Hey, have you seen this video, bro? You know how we were talking about stereotypes earlier?
Uh-huh.
Bro, I was watching this video of, what's his name? Cheeto Santino and Bobby Lee.
Uh-huh.
Let me see. Bro, this thing made me laugh
I fucking
so
love
hard.
These guys so much.
I want to be ninja. I want to be ninja. I want to chop chow down, take chow down to Chinatown. I want to be ninja.
Look at Bobby Lee.
I fight with credit cards. I use my nunchucks, even while feeding ducks.
Look at Bobby.
Also very smart.
Will you stop it?
Let's just hear the chorus again.
Oh, no, please don't turn. It's gonna put me in a worse.
I learned by ninja. And you guys, you know what?
What?
I might do it. I might be a ninja soon. I gonna be ninja.
Oh, is that it?
I think so. Let me see.
He's so offended.
What I do? Yeah, that was it.
This Asian lady, how is she standing there through this? There's 4 minutes of this.
All right, first of all, if I was that Asian turn it off!
Bro, tell me why when I was driving home from San Jose today.
You were singing that shit?
Yes. All I could think of was I was passing Morgan Hill. I was like, I wanna be ninja.
Dude, Bobby Lee and this fool. What's this dude's name?
Chino Santino.
Chino Santino. He's so fucking hilarious, dude.
Dude.
I love. Hi, I'm Bobby Mum. That shit had me die.
Cross-eyed. Even his eyes go cross-eyed. He's like, I'm Bobby Mum.
I'm Bobby Mada. Which ones are these, bro? Oh, that's you right there, bro.
His face.
That's how Christina looks at me, bro. Like a pedacito de chicharrón getting color. That boy's so impressed, bro.
The internet is freaking out about the new grading system at this man's
Oh, have you seen this new grading system?
No.
81 to 100
Look.
for an A.
81 to 100 is a A.
What the fuck?
61 to 80 is a B. 41 to 60 is a C. 21 to 40 is a D.
What the fuck? Holy shit. Man, what was that when I was in high school, bro? I needed that shit.
I would have had.
Oh my god, bro! I
had a
graduated
B.
I graduated by the skin of my teeth, nigga.
I would have had B's all year.
Fuck no, you would have managed to get a P, bro.
What was it? What was the F before?
F was 50.
70.
No.
70 below, no?
No, under 60.
Under 60?
59% and
Okay,
below.
I would have had a C.
Shit, I would have had a B.
80?
I was like a D.
Dude, that's
student.
crazy, right? Because 90 to 100 was a D. A,
Mhm.
A, right?
Mhm.
And then 80 to 90 was a D?
Yep,
A B?
a B.
70 to 60, 70 to 80
It was
a
just
C.
10%. 10%.
Oh, yeah, huh?
And fucking, I didn't see this shit. What else have we been sending each other?
Let me see.
We got a lot of videos, guys. We just fucking send each other shit all day long. Which one's that one? Oh, this fucking dumbass.
Dude.
So the original video, the dude's fucking, he opens the gate for the bear. And the bear fucking claws him and he just takes like a champ. Hey, baby alien. What the fuck? Boy got teeth.
He said no teníamos dientes y ahora tenemos dientes.
Oh, those are old.
Oh, bro, this is funny. Like,
You gotta kick it like it's a cat.
you hear that?
Like it's a
You
cat?
have to kick it like it's a cat.
Why? Did he kick a cat or something?
2 years ago, he got charged with kicking his cat.
He just walked away. Aw, fuck you.
He smiled though. Look. He smiled. Watch. Let me try to zoom in here, and then let's go over here. Oh no!
What the hell? What the hell you do?
Over here. Watch. Look at his face.
You gotta kick it like it's a cat.
He had to look away. What else did you say? What was the other stuff?
I think it was from last week. Oh, some of the stuff I got. I sent. Can't be shown.
What the hell?
Raina sent some stuff. Let's see what she sent. Oh, you know that guy Fusi too?
Yeah. Wasn't he going through some like toxic ass breakup? He recorded a bunch of videos with her. Like she was gaslighting him.
He's going wild though. He's going crazy.
Yeah.
He's doing like 24-hour feeds, like 24 hours on camera.
Awake?
Yeah. And he got out of a speeding ticket here, acting zesty.
No.
Lucy was streaming, he got pulled over, and he decided to pull out a little bit of zest.
Hi, officer. I'm so sorry. I understand what happened. Listen, 2 people today. Sir, literally right before you, I swear to God, God is my witness. Your license plate is falling off. You said, we're going home to fix it. I promise you.
Yeah, no, the reason I stopped is for your cell phone.
I was on my cell phone?
Yeah.
No, I was just turning the GPS on, I swear. Look, I have a Tesla right here, and I put it right here. I promise you, may God strike me down.
Yeah, I believe you. you have your license?
I do, sir. Here you go. I don't do drugs. She doesn't do crack anymore. We're good.
What about the registration?
Registration. Yeah, it's a brand new car, so it should be in the glove box.
How you getting so far?
Oh my God. Okay. I've driven gas my whole life. Since I got Tesla, bitch. Never going back. Me and her were together. We played super loud. My Bessie and a Tessie.
I'm just giving you a warning, okay? So.
Oh my God. I told you. Okay. You know what night it is tonight? Real Housewives, bitches.
I don't know about you, but I'm still giving you a ticket.
Bro, I can't knock him. Look how good he is. He's a fucking G for that. Oh, bro. I don't, dude. Have you seen? I think it was him who was going through that weird ass breakup, bro. And he recorded a video having dinner with his girl, and she was hella like fucking. Yeah. She's crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, she was. I think she was like tracking his phone and all this shit.
No way.
Crazy, dude. Just fucking nuts.
Because I know there's a bunch of videos where he's just losing it.
Yeah. He's. I don't know. I think it was her, dude.
Was it?
Yeah, because he's like, I need to get away from you.
Oh, bro. The one I sent you about the mattress, bro.
I'm going to hell for this one. I think you got to click on it.
Harry's Mattress, now with locations in Koreatown and Little Tokyo. We are karate are jumping up places. I just want you.
Dude, this is legit too, right? It's real.
We would buy it.
Juice.
At Harry's Mattress, we're blowing up places. Man on horse, bring food. For treatment at Gary's Mattress, I'd be very surprised. We're scalping.
Oh, fuck.
If you find a mattress at a better price, I'll kick a puppy and punch a kitten just for you.
In Van Nuys, bro. Christina's gonna be like, I know where that's at. Oh my God, dude.
I think that's the only one I sent to the page.
I don't think I've sent anything.
Christina sent one to.
She just did some mentions.
I know. I thought I had sent more.
I don't think I've sent anything. Have I sent anything? I don't think I have. Oh my God, dude.
Bro.
This shit had me dying.
A watch. They give him a watch.
He can wear it on his ankle. Oh, dude, that shit cracked me.
Did you see this one?
Yeah.
So,
I don't wonder if it's true.
Well, the thing is that they say that Ronaldinho liked to party and fuck a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So, who knows? You know what? You know what else is crazy? You know who just won the UFC middleweight belt? Chon Strickland.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
He won.
That dude's
and not
crazy,
only that,
bro.
So Israel Adesanya, Israel Adesanya. That's how he wants you to pronounce his name.
Okay.
You know, he was if he won this fight, he would have been in contention to be named as like the best middleweight of all time over Spider Anderson Silva.
Really?
Know? But this fight, dude, like usually in his fights, bro, he controls the range and whatever because he's tall, he's 6'4", has a wild like como se dice, reach.
Mm-hmm.
And he dictates where the fight's gonna be, right?
Mm-hmm.
If he wants to punch you, he'll punch you. If he wants to kick you, he'll kick you. This fight, he could not do anything against this guy that's 4 inches shorter than him. His reach was 6 inches shorter than Adesanya's reach, and Adesanya in the middle one of the rounds, he's like, I can't find my punch, I can't find my what's it called, the jab.
What?
And this guy was
You
just.
think it's because they had to cut weight or all that, or
Nah, because Adesanya's not heavy at all, and I think it's just this guy's fighting style, bro. If you guys go look at Chon Strickland and look at his fighting style, it's weird. As an MMA person, like his stance is basically just standing in front of you, walking you down, and whenever you punch, he goes like this, slaps your hand, kind of. He parries your shot with his hand.
That's hella disrespectful, bro.
He fights like a boxer. That's his stance.
Really?
So as not even, dude, because as a boxer, you kind of have your feet out wide because you grab punch. You have your strength comes from your lower body, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you throw a punch, he fights like a Muay Thai fighter. You know how they stand up straight and they just stand and they do like the little lift the leg up and stuff.
Yeah.
Weird ass fighting style, bro.
That's weird,
which
bro.
shouldn't work in MMA.
Now that you're on that, the UFC thing, did UFC and WWE merged?
They merged and they formed a new company called TKO.
What the fuck?
But anyways, he won the belt, bro, and I can't be proud to say I'm an American. You know what I'm saying? Start the bald eagles, bro. Shoot the fireworks off.
You can start hanging out with Miguel, cause
I'm about to get myself a Ram 1500.
Lift it.
1500.
Oh no! Oh,
but yeah, dude, watch that fight. Watch that fight, dude.
I saw some replays. It's pretty cool,
dude. Watch how Adesanya's fights against everyone else, and then watch the fight against him, and it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, maybe just tripped him up. Who knows?
I think his fighting style is awkward, bro.
Just threw him off.
He's one of the American champs that we have now, though.
Damn.
We don't have too many American champs.
Yeah, nigga, we did it.
Yeah, Morocco.
Damn. I think that's it for today.
We'll cut it here.
Yeah.
You know, hopefully we'll have more people on.
We're working on getting some new people on. We were supposed to have one guy in, but you know that's just never one of those things. But we want to say have a good night, good day, good afternoon, good lunch, whatever the hell y'all are doing right now. Appreciate you guys for checking us out. Episode 26. We are signing off, and then we're going to bring some more stuff for later.
Yes, sir.
Have a good one, guys.
Peace.